I'm convinced that rising stars in business and the average person can be taught how to build wealth.
10x Branding and Marketing LLC, powering the next generation of unicorns. At 10x B&M LLC, we specialize in market research, brand innovation, market integration, and client conversion optimization. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing the strategic insights and innovative solutions needed to accelerate growth and unlock your company's full potential. Whether you're a startup looking to attract investors and your ideal clients, or an established business ready for market expansion, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Let 10x Branding and Marketing LLC fuel your journey to exceptional business success. Contact us now for a free consultation on how we can position your business to become a unicorn.
Like a pro. You see, the right information, the right processes, and the right systems, and a desire to win can push you forward in ways most will never expect. You see, as you think about building wealth and building wealth like a pro, I want you to think about, is there a smart way to start and scale that six, seven, and nine-figure brand? This is what we do. And when you have the right information, the right processes, the right systems, with a burning desire to win, as you set yourself up to start that six, seven, and nine-figure brand, the universe has a way in which it does begin to work in your favor. The question is there a smart way, a smarter way to start your six, seven, and nine-figure brand? And the information I'm about to give you can set you up for success. For us, it begins by asking yourself a number of important questions as you start a business and you attempt to scale that business and make it relevant to the consumer needs, wants, and expectations. One of the first things that you want to establish is brand relevance. So you owe it to yourself to take as much time as possible to build your brand out in such a way that it is relevant to the needs, wants, and expectations of the ideal client. And there's a lot of deep diving that has to be done here to help you to achieve brand relevance. And if you don't know how, get a mentor, get a coach, get a sponsor, be part of a supportive community that can really help you to make clinical decisions when it comes to starting and scaling that six, seven, and nine-figure brand that is going to set you up to build wealth like a pro. The second concept that I want you to consider is market viability. Why attempt to start a business and to build a brand divorced from a clear mental picture of how viable that market is? So it makes a whole lot of sense to take the time, as much time as possible, to get savvy with data, because data is what's going to help you to understand market viability. As you begin to look at market viability, you're going to start to deduct things like market size, market density, market dispersion. You will start to deduct things like who's, SWOT analysis, best analysis. There are an ocean of information, and you have to be able to identify what is essential to help you to make the wisest and smartest decisions when it comes to starting and scaling that six, seven, and nine-figure brand. You want to know that the market that you're going into, the products and services that you intend to develop, is going to be a viable proposition from all different standpoints. You want to know this. As we do a deeper analysis into this, you want to start that six, seven, and nine-figure brand. Have you paused to look at the issue of market accessibility? There's a concept that we call the product market fit. That's one, all right? But you also want to know that you have access to that market. And barriers can come in many different forms. There's language barriers that prevent you from accessing the way you want. But there's also national and international policies that can also create that barrier. You want to know that as you attempt to start that six, seven, and nine-figure brand, as you take steps to scale that six, seven, and nine-figure brand, there's nothing that is preventing you from accessing your ideal client. You want to know this. We will go deeper into this as you come into our master classes that will really help you to make clinical decisions, highly informed, highly educated decision in terms of how you can go about starting and scaling your six, seven, and nine-figure brand and get on your way to build wealth like a pro. The next concept that I want you to consider is urgency. and immediacy. You see, very often you start a business, you're excited about the great idea that you have, but is a great idea enough? Is developing a great product enough? What makes the product great? Is it great only onto you, or is it great, you know, in alignment to it being able to satisfy the needs, wants, and expectations of the ideal client? One of the things that you want to establish is how urgent your innovation is, because it is the urgency and the immediacy of your innovation that is going to predetermine how fast your business is going to cash flow. And these are things, again, you don't want to speculate about it. You want to know these things, because it is knowing these things you're able to make better, smarter, wiser decisions that's going to set you up to cash flow optimize and build wealth like a pro. You see, you can do all of this, but you're missing out on things like the ideal client ability to pay. You want to know this. There's a lot of people that want a lot of things, but then they don't have the ability to pay. So these are things that you want to quickly establish as you do your analysis, as you develop your thesis and your game plan of starting that 6, 7, and 9 figure brand and driving that brand to build wealth. You see, you need the right information, you need the right processes, you need the right systems. But along with this, you need the will to win. So all of these things must be combined as you begin to journey to build wealth, to start that 6, 7, and 9 figure brand. You want to know that your ideal client, they have the ability to pay. And how do you collect this type of information? I'm certain that your mentor and coach will be able to provide you with this context of information that's going to help you to make better, smarter, wiser decisions as you set yourself up to grow and scale. The last concept that I want to share with you here is that your client may have the ability to pay, but the willingness to pay is different. All right. The ability to pay is different from their willingness to pay. And you want to know this. Yes, you must have a product market fit, but product market fit means a whole lot of things. And you need to ensure that you can deduct this body of knowledge and have a clinical understanding, a clear mental picture of what is being said here. Because failing to do so is failing to take practical steps to win in business, to win in life, to win in wealth creation. So you want to draw the distinction between the ability to pay and the willingness to pay, and to be certain that the people you're targeting with products and services, they have both the ability to pay and the willingness to invest in your products and your services. And I'm happy to say to you again that if you like what you're hearing, we are willing to welcome you into our community with open arms, so we can provide more of these information to you that can set you up for success. The beauty of working with us is that you need access to capital in 50 states in the United States of America. We're going to get you capital. So whether it's debt, equity, credit, or creative financing, or hard money lending, we're going to get you access to capital. We will also assign you to a financial specialist that will help you to make the smartest decisions possible as it relates to accessing, leveraging, and mitigating capital markets. Along with this, we have the best minds. In fact, we have the innovators of great concepts, the ideal client stress test ladder. We have great minds behind the client conversion ladder that is going to be there to mentor and coach and support you through this process. All right. We have our own Shark Tanks that is going to be there to mentor and coach and guide you to the land of victory. And that is to start and scale your 6, 7, and 9 figure brand and position yourself to build wealth. We genuinely believe that rising stars in business and the average person can be taught how to build wealth. And again, we believe with the right information, the right processes, the right system, and the will to will, with a strong team behind you, there's nothing that is stopping you but you yourself. Be blessed and see you in the next broadcast.
Gary Thompson, the sales communication professional, best-selling author and private equity investor, says, master the client conversion ladder and optimize your business success. He continues, many rising stars in business try to get from A to Z in a split second in the client conversion journey. That approach will set you up for frustration, time, money, and effort being wasted. The alphabet has 26 letters. Each letter has great significance in words formation and in human expression. The client conversion process has many steps, and when these steps are overlooked, it negatively influences your ability to attract and communicate with the ideal client. You must invest in breaking through the know, like, and trust barriers that allow you to win in business. He went on to say, the first step in your client conversion journey begins with relationships. 1. Fill the relationship gaps. 2. Leverage relationships to overcome client rejection. 3. And position your brand to stand out in the market. Gary wants you to be successful and invites you to call us today to help you master the client conversion ladder, optimize your brand recognition, and increase the cash flow of your business.